No, that's pretty good.
I decided I'm gonna make ACHIOTE pork belly again. I think you'll like it. It's all crunchy on the top. It's jelly-like, soft on the inside. A bit smoky because I smoked it. But make sure you have limes and pineapple with you. Most importantly, skin on pork belly. Between 1.5 to 2 kilos of pork. You get your spice grinder out. It's so much easier than a mortar or pestle. Achiote or annatto seeds. Yeah, they kind of smell a bit soury, sort of. They add a lot of the color to it. Yeah, we're gonna use about 100 grams. All right, let's grind this up. All right, this shit will stain the out of anything put on it, so. A little bit more than a tablespoon of allspice. About a winged tablespoon of peppercorns, black. My coffee's gonna taste fucking weird. About a tablespoon of ground clove. Winged tablespoon of cumin. Winged tablespoon of ground coriander seed. Some nutmeg, I don't know, 3 small ones. Fistful of the garlic cloves. I'm gonna use a handful of habaneros, like a whole fistful. Again, this is up to you, but definitely use at least like 1. With your habaneros, you probably want to like take the stems off first. Please wear gloves. No, don't wear gloves. Make sure you rub your eyes right after and go hold your dick to when you go piss, you know, right after you touch the habanero. Make sure you do that. Your dick and balls will be nice and hot. You know, it's as if someone else is touching it. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this up in tiny bits. Man, I wish I had a mortar and pestle. I just don't have one today. You need bitter orange, but I couldn't get any. I went with grapefruit. 2 limes. For the fun of it, a dolce orange. It's green. I don't know what it will taste like. Little over 1 cup. Like, it smells dangerous. About every inch or so, just cut scores into it. About halfway through, no need to be too deep.
Do you like the video so far? Chuck us a like, you know, that'd be mighty helpful for us.
Rub it into all sides except for the skin. The skin is the last bit that you want. Just because we want to keep that dry so that we can make it all crispy later. Pat the skin dry and take off any of the seasoning that you got on it. I want you to poke holes into it like this. It'll help it dehydrate in the fridge better. I'm just gonna make a paste out of salt and vinegar. 3 tablespoons roughly. The drier your pork skin, the easier it is for it to become crunchy with the fat. So effectively, like the fat almost fries the skin from its inside sort of thing. You're not gonna cover it, you're just gonna throw it in the fridge. So the fridge will also dehydrate the outside even more.
So what I did, I tried to replicate oven conditions, but it's a bit tricky with charcoal, so you got to play with it a little.
This is actually hot as fuck.
The thing is, it's not going to be a convection oven. I can't exactly keep the salt on, otherwise it's just going to fall off into the fire if I were to flip it. So take it off beforehand. Look, at this point, I'm still not very good at smoking, so I'm just arbitrarily putting in some amount. It also got a bit too fiery and a bit too hot. You know, what I learned from past experiences when it comes to smoking pork, trying to make it crispy on top, is that there was a lot of moisture buildup actually inside, and it ended up steaming the skin. And so what I thought of is trying to leave my barbecue ajar so most of the moisture could get out, but also I could smoke the pork at the same time. It turned out pretty good actually. I think it was quite well thought out. I think I had to regularly open it to wipe the moisture off. You know, lesson learned, I probably should have flipped it more often. I kind of got complacent and just thought, oh, sure, it should be fine. Not as burnt as it looks. You know how when you like smoke brisket and it goes black on the outside, but that's not really burnt. It was kind of like that. After about 90 minutes, I took this out. I checked the temperature inside, just about 63 bare minimum. Then to make it crispy, I decided, you know, let's pull out this, the grate you might use for fish more often, so that I can hold it better over the fire. It does work out quite well, but you don't need to press it down so tight. And it does take a bit longer than you think, so just no need to put it so close to the fire. Close enough, it's extra hot to make it extra crispy. And as you can see, it's good.
Okay, so look, I kind of overdid this one. It's a little bit burnt. It's like a big husk. But look at this. Oh. Let's cut this up.
I'd like to show you more videos and more things that I can do for you. Please subscribe, it'd be great.
Yeah, I think that's good. The fat melt. It's soft. The achiote, the paste, I don't know, it's overpowered by the smoky taste. You taste it, but it's just like, I probably shouldn't have put the smoked chips into it. It was probably unnecessary. I mean, it still tastes good. It's just like, you don't taste it too much. You could probably put this in like a taco or a sandwich. You need something fresh with it. Pineapple. Yeah, definitely some sweet pineapple. Oh, we have a canned pineapple. We should totally use that.